Hello, everybody. Here's Rachel. Say hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Nice to see you, Rachel. Okay, so this weekend we are in the first week of the second portion of the 9-week series. So we have 3 weeks in Psalms, 3 weeks of Proverbs, 3 weeks of parables, and we just finished the 3 weeks of Psalms, so we're starting the 3 weeks of Proverbs. And this weekend we're focusing on the topic that comes from James 1:5, which says, if any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. So we're basically talking about how we can ask God for wisdom. And so we're doing this little object lesson that said, okay, look at this piece of paper. Pretty normal piece of paper. There's nothing special about it. But there isn't anything on it. It doesn't seem like a very wise piece of paper, right? But let's pretend like this, or let's say that this is us. This is our life. And let's say that this black light represents God's word. Now, what would happen if we were to shine God's word onto our lives? Then we would find that there's wisdom. Now, you can kind of see it, but because of the camera, it's kind of hard to tell. But this will be all in your groups, and it'll all be written on for you. You'll have this black light, and you just turn it on and write it on there. So whenever we shine God's word into our lives, we gain wisdom from it, and so we can always ask God for wisdom. And so the group discussion guide this week is it feels kind of short whenever you're reading it. So as a group leader, just make sure that you're making things conversational, and every question that's asked, making sure that kids understand the question and are able to answer it, if that makes sense. And like having multiple kids answer to hear multiple kids' opinions on it. And also sharing your own testimonies. I've said this multiple times, but like coming prepared so that you know what you're talking about and you know how this fits into your own life, and that way you can share it with the kids as well so that they can be vulnerable with it too. So also, if you find that you are running low on time, make sure some of the things you can do is making sure that during prayer requests that you're having other kids pray for those kids. Like, okay, my dog died. Okay, Jennifer, can you pray for them? And they're like, I don't know how to pray. You can teach them how to pray. It's so easy. It's just like talking to God and even giving them an example of how to pray and then say, okay, now you try. That's just something I do with kids whenever they don't know how to pray. You teach them how. Like, you got time. Why not just do that then? So also, if you get to tell me something good, we want to make sure that we're sharing the heart behind tell me something good instead of just saying, all right, it's time for tell me something good. Who wants to share? We're telling them why we're having kids going up there, why it's important. Is for those kids who maybe are too shy to say something, who are sitting out in the crowd, and they hear somebody say something that they learned in their group, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going through that same thing. I learned that same thing, and it speaks to their heart too. So, and just reminding these kids that they can share tell me something good at any time during the week with anybody that they're around. So sharing that heart with them is really important. So try and make time for that this weekend in your groups. Yeah, that's it for this weekend. You don't have to wear your Gateway Kids t-shirts because it's not the first of the month. We have our cross training this Sunday. So we are getting pizza, so I need a head count. I'm going to text you all individually so that you will answer me, and we will see how this cross training goes. If you are not on the list for cross training and you want to be, let me know ASAP so that I can get you on the list. What this cross training is just getting trained for the birth to 5 areas in either assistant, door greeter, or teacher, whichever you want to do and whichever age you would like to do. If it's all of them, we've kind of got a plan. Ashna and Donna have got it all figured out. So let me know ASAP if you want to do it so that we can get you in. Also, on the 29th, a Sunday after 10:45 service, we're all going to go eat together. This is bring your friends, bring your family, pay for yourself kind of deal. We're all coming together just to hang out. And Mr. Josue here is going to choose where we're going to hang out. He doesn't, do you know yet?
I don't know anything yet.
He doesn't know anything yet, so that's a problem. Don't worry, he'll figure it out. So we're going to go eat, put that in your calendars after 10:45 service. It'll probably be close to around 12:30. So if you're not serving that weekend, we'll meet at around 12:30ish, 12:45, so we'll see. Also, if you don't have it on your calendars yet, go ahead and put it on your calendars. October 27th, we're going to have our fall party, TBD, where it's going to be. We still don't know yet. Might possibly be at Pastor Kendall's house if she gets a house by then. Yay! But yeah, be praying for her if that works out. But yeah, I think that's it. All right. Y'all have a great week, and we'll see you this weekend. Bye, Ashna.
Bye.